and fragt Grundgesetz der Arithmetic. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name's StepsBasic, and welcome back to the Lion's Song. So today we are on derivation, which is apparently a math thing. I should have figured that out from the name there, but you know what? We're not going to talk about that. What we are going to talk about is getting into this game. Vienna Central Station, yet again. Having this is a train, my train. This is my train. You're drunk. Yes? We're all drunk. What is your point? We've been drunk for hours. Didn't you notice? Analysis. We'll see our friends feel off. We've been saying goodbye since, what is today? He's not going anywhere unless he boards the train. Would you like some help with the steps, sir? Leave me be. I'm perfectly capable of climbing a couple of steps. I made myself drool. Yes. You gotta be careful when you're talking like a drunk. Bye, chums. Are you sure you don't need some help with those steps there, buddy? Is the train moving? No, ta-da! Would you like me to take your suitcase with you, sir? To take your suitcase with you, sir. Very well, if you insist. All aboard! All aboard for Vienna Neustadt. Neustadt? I think it's Neustadt. Ah, whistle in my ear, why don't you? I snore better than him. You ought to hear me really snore, though. It's like brrr. Actually, I don't know what I sound like when I snore, because, well, I'm asleep. Earlier that afternoon. Milady? Excuse me, I'm looking at the radius. Oh, for the radius. I'm not sure I understand, ma'am. The mathematician's circle. I'm working on this theory of maintained. And what would a young woman like you have found with such an august group of gentlemen? I'm a mathematician, you dingbat. My theory, it's about a woman mathematician. Very stupid. One sec, I gotta switch sides again. Boink, hello. Are you indeed? And I'm Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Don't get assassinated, it's gonna kick off a war. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I must see Professor Zala. He is expecting me. He is expecting you here? Now? While the radius is in session? Yeah, you douche. I doubt that very much. But, madam, this is a cafe. There are patrons lining up behind you to eat. I need to tend to my female necessities. In that case, I would also like to eat. Please show me to a table. Certainly. If you will step to one side, I will see to these people, who have been waiting so patiently. Then I will seat you. How about you go take a flying leap, dude? You smelly git. You're climbing up a lot of stairs there. What's a sexist pig? I shall slap him in the face. I'm gonna guess that this is the radius. Ah, the radius. See, I know things. Radius is the half of the circle there. Then solved it this week. Have you forgotten, Theorem? Madam, you cannot be in here. This is a private gathering. I am here at Professor Zala's invitation. You must be mistaken. These are mathematicians. As am I. Please announce me. My name is Rekdizek. God, I hope I got that right, man. These names is complicated. I'm no good at these big old names, man. Is she gonna be walking up more steps? Yes, she is. Ah! I don't know why I was excited about that. I was actually genuinely excited. A little bit, not a lot. I want to understand that the solution is child's play. Yes, we have dined. You know better than... Ragnazak? I don't recall. That guy's just in a ball of smoke. What's up with that? Oh, that guy. Over there. Professor Zala, I'm a mathematician like you. I wrote to you regarding Dan's recent proof about Hilbert's third problem. There is some mistake. And he switched back again. Whoop. This is a private discussion of higher mathematics. My letter, name-dropping, young woman, is not going to get you anywhere. Mathematics is a complex subject entirely unsuitable for women. Have you not heard of the calculators? You know, the ones from the moon? Well, we're not there yet, are we? Anyway. Your brains are domestic, not logical. Man, this guy smells bad. Please escort this woman out, waiter. And see that we are not interrupted again. There. You see? Do you want me to get fired? To get me fired, either way. I mean, honestly, at this point, I kind of want to get you all fired, but you know, whatever. Please leave at once. Mathematician, like me. That's what they sound like when they laugh. I have never been so insulted in my entire life. He's what, 1920s, 1930s, something like that. Who's this dude with his bowler cap? Milady? I don't know if I'm supposed to trust this guy, like this guy. I know he's there for a reason, because, you know, it's live action and whatnot. Hello, child. I'm Nicole. I've just moved into the suite on the first floor. What is your name? Emma Ragnazak. Right, I hope so. I live behind that door you're blocking. My parents are in France. I hate my governess, Frau Schmoll. Schmoll? Why does that sound familiar? That's all there is to know about me. I am pleased to meet you, Nicole, but I am very tired. I'm sure that isn't all there is to know about you. Why do you hate your governess? I want to know. Why do you hate your governess? She yells at me all the time. She makes me study stupid things. She's not my parents. Well, no, she's one person. You can't be both your parents. She's only one person. How's that? I'm sure she's not that bad. Nicole, it's time for your music lesson. I need to go before Frau Schmalz finds me. Pleased to meet you. It was very nice meeting you. I'm glad you will be my friend. Why was the voice from the other side if she ran that way? I don't understand these things, man. Hey, look, it's Nicole. She's running down the stairs. Hopefully she doesn't trip, because then she's going to go for a tumble. Lion's Song, Episode 3, Derivation. I'm not going to lie to you. Math ain't my strong suit. I can do some addings and subtractings and some multiplications and divisions, but I'm just not the biggest mather. Hey, look, I'm like her. It's on my picture-in-picture sitting on her head. Anyway, my apartment. I wonder what my apartment looks like. It's going to be so cool. Ugh. There's a wash bowl, a jacket, a mirror, a chair, a door. Is it locked? Sine waves. A state of change can be maintained. I'm sure of it. But how can I prove it? That's a lot of... There we go. No. Stupid. Ugh. Mathematician like... Mathematician like me. There we go. I got it. I got there in the end. Don't worry about it. I am just a woman. Woman equals 0. That's not true. It's a lie. But I have a new idea. No one will listen. Maybe you should pen name the heck out of it, and then once you're better or more renowned, then be all like, look at me, I am woman. Hear me destroy your manliness. No one cares. I care, Reknazak. I forgot what your first name was. I'm sorry. Blackboard, books, table, chair, wardrobe, mirror. We should take our jacket off the top. My clothes take up only one side. Well, what takes up the other side? Hello, Emma. Ah, Emma. I remembered. You didn't have to tell me. I remembered your name. I'm terrible at this. I'm a terrible person. A chair. Thanks. I never would have figured that out. The radius was supposed to help me, but I didn't even get to state my problem. I'm sorry, lady. Some people are just thick-headed. Blackboard. We're going to show them what's up, aren't we? You and me, Emma. Well, more you. I'm just going to read everything you say. That's a function. I know what F to X means. It's a function. I kind of know. I'm a writer. Writers don't really focus too much on the math. It's the beginning of the proof. I know it is. There has to be a solution. You are correct. For every problem, there is a solution. But unfortunately, sometimes the solution is hard to reach. And other times, the solution creates more problems. Know what I mean? Let's see. I don't know how to continue. Maybe we look outside. Ugh. Yes. The radius was supposed to help me. Just somebody knocked. I gotta answer the door. I'm coming, don't worry. Hello? Yes?
Baggage for Emma Rakizak.
Because you know they never pronounce your name right.
Emma Rakizak.
This is me, thank you.
It's a box.
Oh my god. What's it? What'd you order on Amazon? Oh my god. From the hospital.
Is it alive? Or were you shaking it?
That's a postmark. I know what postmarks look like. A letter. Dear Fräulein Rechnizak, we regret to inform you that your father, Jan Rechnizak, oh no, he succumbed to tuberculosis early Friday morning. That's a sad. Oh, see, like I told you, it's a sad. She's crying. As you are aware, his illness was not responding to treatment, and this is the inevitable outcome. We wanted to assure you that he passed peacefully in his sleep, and just the previous evening, his thoughts were of you. We know you share our belief that he has gone to a better place, where his suffering is finally at an end. As you know, your father requested his clothing and personal effects be kept for you. We have therefore included them in this box. He had no glasses. You have our sincere condolences for your loss. In sympathy, Johann Klinger, Senior Physician, Sanatorium, Salzburg, Austria. I'm sorry, Miss Reknazak. Oh, look at you. You look terrible. It's your fault, Father. Oh, did you not like that? You raised me to believe in myself. Oh, so he goes and he instills good strength in you, and now it's his fault. You believed in me, and now you're gone. What good is it if no one else does?
You have to make them believe in you, Emma.
As her late father would say,
you can believe in yourself, but you have to push others to know that they can believe in you as well.
Because, people are people. We all have individual thoughts and whatnot. Unfortunately, some of those thoughts are not the best thoughts, and there are stupid people out there.
Hours later.
Good morning, Miss Emma. I need to put his things away. Put him in the closet? Oh, leaves. Why are leaves falling inside? That's not good.
The next morning, my game crashed. But that's not fun. The next morning. Hey-oh! We're moving along now. Cool. I can't make any headway. It's no use. I have to get to the library. I'm late already. Maybe I could think more clearly if I wasn't drowning in memories. Ain't that the truth, man? Papa. Memories, man. They always get in the way of productivity and whatnot. Let's get out of here. I have to get to the library. Yes, I figured that out. I'm late already. Work at the library. Hurry up, Emma. You're slow. Hurry. Vienna University Library. This could indeed be the beginning of the... be the correct beginning. Yeah, sure. No. There we go. But how to continue? How can I observe functions of change? Maybe I have to reverse my approach. Maybe I've overlooked something, some aspect that's missing. Yeah, let's go for reversing my approach. No, that was stupid what you said. I'm returning to Boy's Own Adventures. Thanks, bud. It was so exciting. Pirates and soldiers and mountain climbing. Your book is overdue, young man. That will be 2 kronen. Sorry. Thank you. Good day. Well, you need to learn how to engage with people, too. A small boy swallowed some coins and was taken to the hospital. When his grandmother came to see how he was, a nurse said, "No change yet." Dad jokes are the best. Why can't I see it? A state of change. That's like a falling leaf suspended in midair. That's not change. A full-speed train with the brakes slammed on. That's it. Cooling air. Here we go with this one. It's a fitting image. Excuse me. Is this a good book on gardening? My roses are being difficult. Roses are notoriously difficult. The Art of Formal Garden by Carl Dorn. Yes, madam. Professor Dorn is a noted botanist. Bye, lady. Nothing I try is correct. I just don't know how to continue. Man, you and me both there, lady. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be helping you with math stuff, and it's like I can't figure this stuff out, man. I'm not dumb or nothing. I'm just not particularly good at math. Almost done with work for the day. Maybe I should get something to eat and try again tomorrow. That is a brilliant plan. Yes. Some food from the market should change things. Eat. Hello, readingman. He's reading a physics book. That's a weird thing to read. Physics is a fascinating forest of bookshelves. That row of books runs parallel to the exit of the library. We only put books there if they're not very valuable. That's smart, because when the door opens, you're getting all sorts of detritus and whatnot blown through there. Anyway, my desk. Not much to it. Let's get out of here. Valvra Eren mode. Huh. I could have sworn this was the way to the market. Did we get lost? Oh, are we going to get some men's clothes so we can be taken more seriously? And then we're going to show it in their faces. We're like, look, this pie. Get it? Because pi and radius? I'm funny. Women can't be mathematicians. That's not the truth. That's a lie. Is it possible I could fool them? Quite possibly. But how could I? They're so dumb. You just put on men's clothes and they're going to be like, oh, that is a man. Your clothes. You left them to me. Oh, father, you left them to me. Not to your brother? Thank you, kind sir. That's a mannequin. Don't talk to mannequins. It wouldn't do for a lady of my age to enter unaccompanied. Man, it really was a different time back then, wasn't it? Anyway, let's get out of here. Papa's clothes. I can use them to pose as a male mathematician and finally get access to the radius. 3.14159. Let's see. Jacket. No, you can't put jackets on. You gotta put pants on first. These pants will do nicely. Shirt. This will look sharp. Vest. I don't think that fits the outfit. There's still something missing. Tie. Excellent. Then vest. I don't think. You're talking about it'd be great. You could put the shirt on, tie, and then the vest over the top of it. Pull over. That will get too hot. I'll start sweating, and I won't be able to take anything off. Top it? No, perfect. I can push my hair up into that hat. Spectacles? Yes. These will make me harder to recognize. Use the cane so you can lean over. No, okay. I was going to say the cane would be genius, but no, okay. I can leave the outfit on these chairs. And then I can put it on. Change! You see, it was blue. It makes it important. I can shape my hair to look like sideburns. Hello? Who? I have it. Hello, Emile. That's a good name. That's genius. He's so smart. I could have come up with that because I'm a writer. I would have called you Aaron because it can go both ways. But Emile, because your name is Emma, so much a better choice. Tomorrow I'll leave the radius speechless. Don't crash on me, please. I want to see what happens the next day. The next day. Hey, it didn't crash. Ah, poop, is raining out there. Now, the radius will receive Emile. To the cafe. Oh, that's cool. You can change into Emma. Alright, change back to Emile. There we go. Now, here's the first test. Good afternoon, sir. I believe you are new to our cafe. How can you tell? I never forget a face. You obviously do, you do. Shh. Extraordinary. Well done. How may I assist you? I am Emile. Schnell. A visiting mathematician from Berlin. I was told I must introduce myself to the gentleman of the radius. Berlin? How wonderful. Unfortunately, you are the first to arrive. Huh. May I wait in the back room? Surely there would be no objection to my waiting in the back room. My dear sir, of course you are welcome to wait for them in the back room. Do you see the door? Ah, the radius. Yes. Very clever. Ha! I thank you. However, you might have to wait a while for the radius to arrive. Perhaps you might want to come back later? Oh, perhaps I will. And that's that, dude. I'm waiting. Quarreling couple. She keeps looking at me. She thinks I'm handsome. I don't feel comfortable flirting. Don't flirt with somebody with their... I mean, don't flirt with a taken person. Go in there and just mess up all their math and whatnot. Pi equals what? Pi equals 3.14159. Plus a bunch of additional numbers afterwards. I wonder where they got it from. I don't suppose they just make these. I'd make it. Problem of the week. Keeping their minds active. It's important. With puzzles posed by Zoller, no doubt. Intriguing. And this week's is about the origin of the number pi. Really? Glad you can understand what we're looking at, because I sure don't. Pi. No. I must prove myself by solving this. Pi. The radius. Oh my. What am I doing here? I'm very confused by what I'm doing here. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Emma. I'm gonna ruin your life, dude. I have no idea what I'm doing, Emma. Wait, we had something.
If I picture it like that, then it becomes fairly obvious. Pi is the key to the circle. Aha! Wow, it's appearing while she's not even drawing, writing, whatever. Well, no one around to see it. I should come back later. I don't want to feel like I'm intruding. Heck no, intrude, dude. Perhaps I could explore the city as a meal for a while. I don't wanna. I just want to sit here and wait. It's a deep impression in the back rest of the scene. It's like you feel it a long time. Alright. I guess we're gonna have to go. Hey look, they got 14159. My god! It's an impressive buttock print imprint. That's a rotund man. What do you see this is? Not mine, that's for sure. I'm a tiny little lady. To the market! Oh my god, Emil, walk faster.
Hey, look, it's a dude. I was just selling some special paint. My name is Gustav Klimt. I'm sure you've heard of me.
Herr Klimt! What an honor! But, sadly, I already sold my paint to someone else. I'm very sorry.
What? Who did you sell it to?
A fellow named Markert.
Oh, very well. Can I interest you in anything else? I have... No, it's alright.
Aw, Klimt, is your protege destroying you? Hey, herbalist, what's up, my dude? Mein Herr, welcome. Can I help you? What exactly are you selling?
I sell all kinds of useful things. Cures, ointments, curiosities. For example,
maybe I could interest you in this exotic powder. Ground bone of a colorful beast. It invigorates and rejuvenates. No, the effects are well worth the price. To be blunt, this sounds very weird. Do people actually buy this? Mein Herr, no need to be rude. I assure you, men of all walks of life buy from this stall. Well, if you're not going to buy anything, please make room for customers that do. Okay, thanks, dude. Hey, flower vendor, what's up, dude?
I thought it.
Would you like to buy some flowers, mein Herr? I have several on sale. They are sure to make your lady swoon. Thank you, but no, I'm just browsing. I'm not into ladies. I mean, yes, I am. What? Hello, Mr. Policeman. Excuse me. Yes? Your mouth doesn't move when you talk. How do you do that? Long years of rigorous training. Long years of rigorous training. I don't even need to link anymore. Always vigilant, always at the ready. Okay, my dude. Hello, old lady.
Yes?
I would like to.
Speak up, dear.
I would like to buy something.
Alright, what do you want to buy?
One Grapfen, please. I wonder what that is in real life. I don't know what a Grapfen is. All vegetables there. Let me see what you have. What does it say on this blackboard? Apologies, but what does it say on this blackboard? Oh, is it not readable? I thought it was very well written. It says 125 grams of chanterelles for 50 ella. 250 grams of bullet for 1 krona. I see, thank you. But why the potato drawing at the top? Potato? That's a mushroom. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see what you have here. 125 chanterelles, large squash, please. Kilo of potatoes. That's a lot of potatoes. Kilo of potatoes, please. I now have potatoes. Might as well get my shopping in, right? Loads of meat. Yes, would you like to buy some meat? I would like to buy... Is that a pig's head? Yes. Are you squeamish? No, of course not. Would you like to buy it? No. I would like to buy some meat. Half a kilo of beef, top round. 1 chicken. 1 whole chicken. Let's do beef. I likes me the beef. I got a beef to pick with you. Anyway, so we've done all our shopping. Maybe the radius has arrived by now. That's what I was thinking. After doing all my shopping, I'm going to take my meat and my potatoes,
And I'm going to go see the radius. And they're going to be like, wow, you solved this thing all on your own? You so smart there, Mr. Emil. Uh-oh, we've got people in here. They're going to be so impressed with my work.
What do we have here? A visitor?
Why, yes. You must forgive me, gentlemen. I hope what I have written here might serve as a calling card.
Ah, so you're a secret provider of insight. The maitre did mention a guest. That is quite remarkable. Zala at your service. And you are?
My name is Emil Schnell, or Schell, from Frederick Wilhelm's Universität in Britain and Berlin.
I thought I knew most of the fellows of the University of Berlin. But please feel welcome, sir, to the Radius. You obviously belong.
Is that anything like
The greater good.
Hello, Zoller?
Ah, Shell.
What is your area of expertise?
Tell me,
Okay.
do you know many lecturers at the Berlin University? You keep in touch with them?
Some of them. But I was always...
Do you know Robert Koch? I'm just asking because, never mind why. Do you know him?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a shame.
Robert Koch. I should look that name up when I get the time. In case it's important for my... I would like to... do you teach in the university?
I myself attended the Berlin University, studied under the great Karl Weierstrass himself, a gifted man, and me, of course, his best student. There were others. Ugh, that Russian woman.
What woman?
She wasn't even allowed to audit classes. But never mind that. You must surely know of Weierstrass as well. Father of modern analysis, they call him.
Weierstrass? I'd better learn more about my colleagues in Berlin. Of course, but...
So you see, I am very selective about the Radius members.
I would like to talk about my theory.
So, Herr Schnell, you are a professor at the Berlin University. Well, of course you must be, but probably very new to it.
Actually...
Or a supply teacher? Herr Zala. Oh. What is it?
I'd like to talk about my theory.
Fine. Let's hear it.
Functions of change in conjunction with time and states.
Curious. That sounds a lot like my own work.
Your own work? Your own work, Herr Zoller?
Well, I cannot deal with such distractions at this time. I need to work on my own theories. But do ask the other members. They need to challenge.
Herr Zoller, have you been stealing a young lady's work?
Hello, mathematician.
Good day. My name is Emil Schell. And you are?
Good day, Herr Sadler. My name is Stepanera. You said you were from the University of Berlin.
Yes, that is correct.
So you are a lecturer as well. I teach at the University of Vienna in the mathematics faculty. I look forward to comparing notes.
Gladly. Okay, dude.
Hey, sleepy man.
Why don't you ever listen? He literally is Sleepyman. Okay. Huh. Hello. They're arguing. I don't want to intrude. Let's talk to the dude who's in a ball of smoke. Let me introduce myself. My name is Emil Schell. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Herr Rauch. What's your field of expertise?
Complicated.
I like it. He's a man of few words. No, there. A prime combination. Math jokes. Your fields of expertise. Prime. No. Fine. Huh? I'm looking for help with my current thesis.
Topic.
Functions of change in conjunction with time and states.
Not my area of expertise.
Goodbye, Mr. Rauch. please. Ha! I found something. Oh, I don't know what you found. Hey, Mr. Nanners.
Yes?
What do you teach exactly? I teach discrete mathematics. I also taught a short lesson on something really interesting a few weeks back about a process called the Markov chain. Man, if I only knew a bit more about math, these actually might be impressive. I try to broaden the horizon of my students every now and then with new theories. What's the Markov chain? I am so glad you asked. Let me get over here so you can actually see. Boop. No one around here seems to be interested in discussing new theories anymore. A Markov chain, as Markov himself describes it, is a process where one state transitions to another, with the probability of the next state depending purely on the current one. Consider a drunkard walking on a numbered line. Each step he either moves forward by one or backwards by one. So, the next step or state depends only on his current position, and not where he has stumbled already. Correct! Very interesting. I have a question about one of the other members. What do you want to know? Why is the man sleeping in the corner? Or who is the man? That's Elric, the doctor in our circle. Why is he sleeping? It was subtle at first. He just fell asleep one time and no one noticed. And now he feels so at home here, he just falls asleep every afternoon. We've known him for so long. We don't really mind. Grouch seems taciturn. He wasn't always. He actually has quite a brilliant mind. But he's a horrible teacher. Don't tell him I said that. What about the arguing fellows? Nikik and Verm. Excuse me? Those are their names. The one on the left is Nikik. They don't seem to get along very well. Don't worry, they fight a lot. What about math, mostly? Tell me about Zoller. What about him? Is he the founder of the Radius? Yes. Along with Eilric and Grouch. How did the Radius come to be? Well, as far as I know, Zoller was looking for like-minded people, sort of elite mathematicians, the best of the best, to exchange opinions and theories on all the topics of mathematical. He had heard about a circle of mathematicians in London, so he decided to found one himself here in Vienna. His Majesty was intrigued and agreed to fund the Radius, as long as it led to mathematical progress. Eilric and Rauch were quick to join, as were several others, and over time Verm, then Nikik, and then I joined as well. I'm looking for help with my current thesis. What are you working on? Functions of change. I'm looking into change states in these kinds of functions. Intriguing! But I don't think I can help much with that. My focus is on discrete mathematics, very subtly adding 1 to 2. Unmoving parts of constant systems. Perhaps one of the other members of the Radius can help you. But the Markov chain that you explained before is just that, a process of change. Just because discrete mathematics is my area of expertise doesn't mean I don't enjoy dabbling in all things mathematical, with varying degrees of success. Another math joke. Take care. You too, Shell. I like you, Nenner. Nikik. Talk to me, Nikik. They're arguing. I don't want to intrude. Snore. Huh. Rouch. Goodbye. Alright, Zoller, I've talked to everybody.
Rubbish. Shell, I told you, I have no time for your distractions. Perhaps one of the other members will time to listen to your theories.
Nenner, help. Yes. Take care. You too, Shell. Them, help. It's an impressive buttock imprint.
Shell, what's so interesting about my chair?
Just the size of your butt, sir.
Oh, nothing, sorry. I came here looking for help, but these mathematicians, I'm not certain they can help. If they can't, what will I do? I hope my masquerade isn't a waste of time.
I know, right? Good lord.
One state changes into another. But how? Well, I mean, it depends on what type of state you're talking about. Sometimes it's out of necessity, sometimes it's out of weight. Oh my god, I just realized it's like a, what do you call it? Metaphor, there we go. Ahem. Ignore the women. Stare questioningly at the two women. Oh wait, they want me to hold the door. I'm dumb.
Well,
Be a gentleman, Shell. Wow, that was weird. Where'd the boxes come from?
thank you for holding the door.
You're welcome, ladies. I trust your visit with the radios was rewarding your Shell. It was not. If I can remember how I was treated, I would not know to mimic it now. Every change in behavior occurs over time. Indeed. I'm afraid I don't understand mathematics. Oh wait, that's the French dude. You are exactly right. It is mathematics. What is your name? Maurice, sir. Maurice, yes, of course it would be. All matres are named Maurice. Maurice, you are a genius. Is that true? It is so if only my parents had seen that. Though you gotta believe in yourself, too. Sometimes your parents ain't gonna believe in you, but you gotta believe in yourself. So I gotta remember what it's like to be treated like a lady while a man, so I know how to act like a man to ladies. I need to get out of these uncomfortable clothes. Shoop! I change quick. Quick now. I must write this down. Hurry, 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 hurry. Blackboard. Days ago I would not have known what the ladies at the cafe expected of me. But just now I remembered the gentleman who once opened the door for me. My behavior changed. And that change transpired over... What am I doing? Oh, here we go. Time. Every change occurs over time. Yes, that's it. Of course. I know what the symbol for time is. I'm so smart. That's it. I gotta keep switching sides. Oh, for crap. Ah, I bet that's Nicole. Or Nikki, whatever her name was. I need to change first. Change it to Emma. Change it to Emma. I will be Emma. Emma. I'm on the wrong screen. No. 1 second, child. I am Emma. What? Child, what do you want? I will boot you over this balcony. Emma! Am I interrupting? No, of course not. I'm just mathing, dude. Today you look much happier. Today I am happier, Nicole. I hope that's what I was calling her. How are you? The same. I am always the same. Change happens over time, dude. Have your parents returned? No, they've gone to Sweden. Nicole! It's time for your history lessons! History? I hate history. It never changes. Well, yeah, that's why it's called history, dude. State of constant says nobody can affect it. Don't run from your homework, dude. Uh-oh. 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 Boop. Days later. Oh, a day later. I guess I gotta go to work? No. Go to work. Cafe. I'm at work. Alright, now, Emma. Concentrate. Every change occurs over time. So to preserve a state in that change, I need to know what's happening. I need to know how it's changing. I need to slow it down. How it's changing. It's a good thought. But it's missing something else. Alright. Try something else. To preserve a state in a change. Nice mustache, dude. Do you have Freud's jerks and their relation to the unconscious? Yes, of course. It should be in the psychology section. Because it's from Freud.
What about, oh yes, the essays on the theory of sexuality? The sex book? There's a waiting list for that one. May I have your name? My name? Oh, never mind. Oh, don't be a prude. Just get your book. I should try another approach. To preserve a state in change, I need to know why it's happening. Well, I mean, that's not a lie either. If I do this... No, that's too general. Alright, try something else. To preserve a state in change... We're going to have to slow it down. How are you today, Frau Recknesek? I'll be Herr Wittgenstein. Wittgenstein? I think I got that one right. I heard about your father. I am sorry for your loss. Thank you. Are you back from Manchester? Only for a few days. I wanted to return Russell's Principles of Mathematics and Frege's Grundgesetz der Arithmetic. I know that has to do with math. Maybe I should read that book. Were they helpful? I've only read Frege's book. Oh, I've only read Frege's book. At first I believed the books were in conflict. While I was in England I studied them again and again. I almost gave up on them. It wasn't until crossing the Channel and putting both books down for a while that I began to see the commonalities. If only I could find the right words. You need an author. I could do that. I could put things into words. To describe you. What it felt like. If you don't know how to talk about it... Oh, I'll manage. Maybe you shouldn't. Ha! I think I just insulted him. Whereof one cannot speak, thereof one must be silent. A good philosophy, Frau Reckensek. However, one must also pursue knowledge and not let a simple ignorance dissuade them. Good day to you. Good day, Herr Wittgenstein. Complicated Germanic names, man. I can't. They go terrible. The changes in his thinking come from observation. At first, he was too close. But then... Stop sign. It's like can't see the forest for the trees, bro. He changed his perspective. When did Ludwig see the commonalities between the two books? On the ferry across the channel. That's it. His change of mind came about in the few hours between Dover and Calais. Dovis. A change can only be observed in a certain time frame. Womp. So mathematical. I'm so smart. I need to go home and write this down. Doses. Pardon me. Give him a better voice. I'm looking for an address. Salvatore Gas 23. Am I headed in the right direction? Yes, you are. The building is just there. You know someone who lives there? Yes, my niece Nicole. Is that Leo? I visited her a couple of times before, but I still get lost in the city. Ah, I know her. She's my upstairs neighbor, in fact. She is my friend. I try to spend as much time with her as I can. That is very kind of you, madame. I am so glad Nicole has a friend. Thank you. Please tell me, how is she? Is she happy? To be honest, no. You're her uncle, you say? To be honest, no. My sister and her husband travel a great deal. It's Leo from the first story. Are they looking after her? I never see them. Her governess yells at her like a sergeant in the army. I never see them. Oh dear, I was afraid of that. I must see her. See what I can do. Thank you. Of course. Let's go. Alright, so I gotta write this down.